They call her Summer No Audio Detona. Cause sometimes she messes up the audio. Sometimes it doesn't have a sound and no one knows if I'm singing or not.
Not today
Is it working?
It's working.
We did it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, and welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. Today we're painting up Professor Xavier. He's an Omega level telepath. And he's bald. And what else? He's got a dapper jacket. And he's got a cool helmet called Cerebro that makes him like super powerful. I don't know if we're gonna do anything weird on this. I'm not gonna try flame jobs again. I need to practice my flame job technique. I really didn't feel like I nailed it last week on my flame job, so I'm gonna go home and practice some more. Because remember, practice is what makes it happen, right? You know, little patience, little practice goes a long, long way. So let's get started on Xavier. Tactical blanket. Summer hit all the right buttons. Let's get tactical blanket. Yeah, he's got a blanket. He always has a blanket. Flames on the wheelchair. I mean, the flames on the wheelchair would be pretty cool, or his hovercraft would be pretty cool. But last week I struggled with the flames. I'm not going to try it again. I got to practice more. He's got a tactical blast off for sure. Look, when you're making miniatures, there's a lot of interpretation that goes into miniature creation. There's a lot of I want this dark warm flash too. First time you've seen the helmet, yeah, you just never know what you're going to see. You just never know what I'm going to pop on here. He's got a Cerebro. He's got a Cerebro, Summer. I'm going to mix up my own flesh tone here. Should we do, what color should the jacket be? I'm thinking gray. Green gray. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. We're painting up Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a twin sister named Cassandra Nova. And he's the leader of the X-Men. That's my song today. Green gray, fresh print style with red paisley pattern jacket. Navy with pinstripes. Ooh, I do like pinstripes. I did pinstripes on my Kingpin. If anybody watching, was anybody watching here when we painted Kingpin on stream? How long have you been watching? That's my question, basically. Pinstripes and kit bash and add a violin case. I did Kingpin on stream maybe 4 years ago, and we did pinstripes on that Kingpin. Do the entire chair in black and white checkerboard pattern. Professor X is going to listen to the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones when he heads out. That's what Cerebro is. Cerebro is just the dopest pair of Dre beats. Fabu Caribou. I think I was there for that one. I try to come each week if possible since MCP lost. That was MCP launched in what, 2019? In August 2019? Been doing this a long time. Hello, L. Two-Tone represent, yeah. He's got the replacements playing in the background. Any hints on when we can expect April's releases? Love the new miniatures painting Black Swan right now. Seeker, I first met you in person at the Gen Con you showed it off at. Oh, that was Gen Con 2019. I was there. Dark neutral gray, I think. Do we want a light gray or somebody said green gray? Let's find a little green gray. Charles got himself a nice race car, needs flames. I'm not doing flames, Darth Revan. The interrupters, I'll check them out. And a little warm gray mixed together. Dope miniature, holy cow. I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope. Summer, do you think it's pretty dope? Summer thinks it's pretty dope. As long as we got the summer seal of approval. Or she'll yell at us. Summer, are you going to Adepticon?
I am going to Adepticon. It is true. I heard you were too.
Well, I'm going, yeah. I have a tour guide for you, by the way. Somebody volunteered to be your tour guide. I'll tell you after stream. The left half of the stream weirdly artifacty for anybody. I don't know. What color should his blanket be? Hello everyone in chat, welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. Paying up Professor Charles Xavier. I'm just doing this real red blanket with flames. X-Men blue blanket. Oh yeah, magenta. So I'm just mixed a little green gray and I'm kind of glazing over the zenith to kind of just establish some color. Did you spend any time in concepts with the X in the classic wheelchair? No, we pretty much knew that we wanted to go with the Shi'ar technology floating chair from the get. You know, a lot of the X-Men are very 90s influenced, so bringing that in was sort of from the get-go the plan. Does anybody else have the pixelated side, or is it just dir?
I am now actually seeing it. It is right down the middle.
Whoa.
1 second.
Whoa. Cancel stream, Summer.
No! Stream will go on.
Let's go get a crepe.
Ooh.
I do love
So
crepes.
interesting. It's not on the camera.
It's not on the camera.
It doesn't appear on the camera.
Maybe Tony will know.
Yeah, give me one more.
I'm just gonna keep painting.
Yeah, you keep painting.
All right, Summer's gonna go get Tony, and they're gonna see what they can do about the line. I'm gonna keep painting. Measure monthly. Which
You put your hand on the left side. It looks like see if it's just the line or if it's just the entire left side. Yeah, stay right there for a second.
does my hand like this?
Well, your hand doesn't look pixelated. It's just his little. It's just the hover here. That's incredibly.
Weird.
1 second. I will work this out.
Aaron Lovejoy up in the house. What is up? Everybody say hi to Aaron. Aaron Lovejoy, if you don't know, paints very well and paints for us quite a bit, and is the one that painted the studio version of Charles Xavier and Iceman and Kitty Pryde and many other things. I'm using a little green to start shading Professor X's face here. And to tell the rest of Miniature Monthly, we all say hi. Yeah, it is hard to remember them all. Plus, I never want to say something that's not been released. And I have the worst time remembering what's been announced and what's been released. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear everybody's working on worthy injuries for Adepticon. we got a really cool trophy to give away, and we're really happy with the way the Worthy was received last year. Super excited for this year. Getting more people just interested in painting and creating little pieces of art, you know, trying something new and just putting yourself out there.
You know, sir, I think that we are gonna make it with this.
With this line, we're just gonna go.
We're just gonna go because unfortunately, I think the best way to fix it is probably turning the camera on and off, and I don't think we need to do that.
We can turn the camera off for a second. Give it a little. I'll just keep talking. I'm gonna sing a song. Hang on, let me think of a song. Pain Professor X. No.
Want me to do it? I'll do it.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna unplug it. We're gonna unplug the camera for a second. You're just gonna have to listen to me talk. We're just gonna talk and say things. Just keep on going. Talking about Worthy. I'm working on mine. I have zero idea what to do now. Well, find somebody to get some feedback from their seeker. Spike Fire Spoo. I'm still working on Shatterpoint Maze. I'll get the core figures done eventually. Get them done. Get them done. Miniature Monthly. People are really pushing the limits. I think this year will be awesome. I think this year will be awesome too. I've heard there's some pretty cool stuff in the works. Pretty cool stuff in the works that people are going to be entering.
Oh my goodness.
Did you fix it?
We did.
We did it.
Look at that. Sorry, friends. Thanks for your patience.
We fixed it. Miniature Monthly says, I think it's awesome. You all are teaching classes this year and you're bringing in Mark. Yeah. Brendan will be joining me. If you follow along, Brendan does a lot of painting for us here at Atomic Mass as well. He will be joining me in teaching classes, and also one Mr. Mark Sarastro coming over will be teaching classes under the AMG banner at Adepticon. So I know the class is sold out super quick, but I'm excited to get back to teaching and help people achieve their hobby goals. I know on my end of it, I just got all the miniatures for my classes built. So everybody's gonna walk away with some cool miniatures that they get to work on. And I know we sent a bunch of miniatures over to Mark for his classes. Super excited to pull him under the AMG banner and give him a place to do some in-person classes. I think these are his first in-person classes as well. So it's very exciting for us. Super exciting. Let's do burnt red. A little bit of glaze medium and base flesh tone and red mixed together. Doing shadow point lanes and oils really like the effect from oils. Blends are smooth, but it seems like you get chaos and different textures than working with acrylics. Do you have any big tips on working with oils? It's my first time. Schick has done several videos with oils. You can go back and look at those. I don't know about textures. I've never really got textures from oils. They should be super smooth. Like that's the benefit of oils. The long dry time and the super smooth. So I'm not real sure myself what would be causing that. Mark was working on some of his music today. It sounded amazing. Mark did the soundtrack to the Shatterpoint trailer. I think textures is the wrong word. Whoa. What's the right word? We're just doing this red over green. Red over green makes brown. Adds a little warmth. The worthy is for Marvel Crisis Protocol only. As per the rules. Oh gosh, Schick is here.
I know. I'm expecting that lap blanket to be green plaid.
Green plaid?
Yeah.
We can make it green.
Canonically accurate to the cartoon.
To the cartoon.
Green plaid.
I didn't watch all the cartoon.
Season 4 gets real wild.
I got those VHS from Pizza though.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 4 gets real nice.
What color green? Is it like a
It's like forest green.
like a forest green? Okay.
Like think about your Nana's green plaid
Like
blanket.
like this one?
It's real scratchy.
And then like red scritches?
No, black.
Black
Black and
scritches?
white or green.
That looks way darker than it actually comes out. Alright, I'm gonna try green scritches. I think if you're getting a lot of color variety in your oils, I mean, I like color variety. That's good to me. But that's caused from Schick. Do you have any suggestions for somebody who's getting a lot of color variety when they're working with oils? I think you want that, don't you? I want color variety.
I mean, I've never really experienced that with oils too much. I guess what I would say is maybe squeeze more out of the tube and just see if like you're getting some separation inside the tube.
Is it separating? Yeah.
You can't really shake it.
Yeah.
The other thing that I've heard people use is if you put the oils on the cardboard first, it will absorb some of the linseed oil.
How it pulls up some of the.
Some of the oil, and that might be causing some color differences because it's thinning out the amount of pigment. You're getting more oil than pigment, which could obviously change the saturation, but I've not experienced that a ton, really. There's definitely color variation between the different brands and the different types. From like, student grade to intermediate grade to artist grade. So those are all different. Wildly different.
Yeah, I haven't done enough to really have too many issues. I've done little oils, and usually I use them on a ceramic well palette. That way it's perfectly clean.
Yeah, I will say that artist inks may be the best quality of pigment, but they're a little too quality for most oil washing. They come out real strong.
The inks?
When you turn them into like an oil wash,
Oh.
if you use the artist grade pigments, like the top tier ones, they're so pigmented that they don't do the job as well as the middle of the road ones are the best ones, which are great because they're cheaper.
So have you tried this yet?
The
Noosh.
No, you said you were gonna get me a bottle of that before the holiday, but
Oh, here.
it didn't matter because I wasn't around for the holidays.
Take that one home.
I've watched them use this stuff. It looks a lot like oil washing.
It's oil washing with acrylics. Yeah, that's what it's for, but I haven't played with it.
Okay.
I keep like looking at projects to use it for, and I'm like, well, no, not that. And then I'm like, what about this? I'm like, man, I don't really want to do that
Too
one.
much of an old dog to learn new tricks,
Yeah, well, rude. Just because I'm old.
Not that far behind you, bud.
Man, this last birthday, I felt it. I was like, oof.
I keep looking at those magnifier glass things in my cart on Amazon, being like, do I need these yet?
I used them
No,
yesterday.
no.
Did you see me on video?
No.
We're not in the meeting.
Were you rocking them?
I had them because I was like, I can't see anything. I'm like, I need my super eyes on.
That's right. I need that. I need those superhuman eyeballs.
I couldn't see a darn thing. Try that noosh. I want to know.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll noosh some stuff.
Noosh. Okay, so it's dark green, red scritches.
No red scritches. Like light green and black.
Oh, light green and black.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's still got to dry. What color is this? Tybee, red? I feel like it's red, wasn't it?
Is it red?
Or blue? I don't remember.
I'll look for you. Hold on.
Google it.
I'll Google it.
How do you spell this noosh? N-E-W-I...
Just N-E-W-S.
S-H, no I.
Yeah. Noosh. His tie is indeed red, sir. Well, it depends on the sport jacket that you're painting in. What color is this?
I did like a light gray green sport jacket.
Light gray green sport jacket. If you did the light gray green, then it looks like it's like a kind of a greenish gray blue.
Greenish gray blue.
Yeah. And here, look at this. Look at this image.
Oh, okay. I need a little more dark blue then.
Although in the cartoon, it was blue with black stripes, like a barber's hole.
Oh. Well, we're getting really...
Look, you asked.
We're getting really specific for a little tiny miniature man.
I think you just go with the gray blue from the.
No, we're putting
comic.
barber poles on.
All right, barber poles it is.
We're doing barber poles.
You got plaid, you got barber poles.
He's always dressed so well.
He's a professor. You dress like a professor. That's how it works. He's got to set an example for his students that he packs into brightly colored skin tight leotards.
He set so many examples. Like, he can walk, right?
When he chooses to.
Because he can telekinetically
Oh, tell his legs.
make himself walk.
I know when he loses his powers in the cartoon in the Savage Lands, he can walk because apparently his great mental powers
Just
shut
down his legs.
Yeah.
But he can also overcome that teleconnect. That was in like, oh man, that was like 92, I think, in one of the issues.
Sure.
He's like, I can walk, but it's much too vulgar display of power. Like basically what it came down to, right? Like,
Well, it's good to have morals and standards, self-imposed.
as Charles Xavier is well known for,
Yeah.
the morals and standards of Charles Xavier. So we're doing a little light blue. some white paint. Bold titanium white. Tempted to doing a warlock scheme and do yellow black? Wow. We're gonna do Phalanx Xavier. Greg, I feel like you do interesting stuff. Summer's in there tearing everything up. You had lunch. Why are you so hangry?
I overeat at lunch.
She ate so much, she went over the level of hangry to
It loops
full
back
greed.
around.
In the immortal words of Pagani, the goal is not full. The goal is regret.
Yeah, she went to anger full.
Is there an issue with the Rivals panel release in the UK? Just wondering why there's answer for my... Just wondering why there's... Davey's asking about the releases. I don't have those.
The rest-
Asmodee UK. Different shipping all over the world. The world is having some shipping issues.
There have been some issues with several like commonly used shipping channels with people being naughty and other things.
The world shipping situation is quite chaotic and absolutely not in our control.
But the best way to confirm a street date for your region is to check with your Asmodee distributor. Like check the UK Asmodee web store if you're in the UK, or the US web store, anything like that. So they'll have the most up-to-date info on when they expect it to hit your region.
It's a polite understatement regarding global shipping. If there's nothing I am, it's but polite. I said that exactly how I meant it. All right, and you said black stripes. Okay, so coal black. It's my daily job. It's crazy. Yeah, shipping has been crazy for like, what, 4 years now? 3 years now?
3, really, since the pandemic, Graystar Humble World.
It's quite the circus out there in the world. All right, here goes pinstripes on the blue.
You see what Summer did to this microphone in here? She like smashed it like the Hulk.
Why are you breaking stuff, Summer?
Look at this thing. Look at this.
What the heck?
I know, there's like more parts falling out of it. What did you do?
I ate it just right when I arrived.
Okay. It's a classic kid response.
I don't know who did it.
Like that when I got here. And you really can't prove otherwise.
I honestly don't know that I care too much about whatever that might cost, because it doesn't come out of my budget. Sounds like an and problem to me.
UPS just cut 12K jobs, apparently, according to chat.
Yeah, it's wild times.
Things aren't going good out there, kids.
We have a very dedicated team at Asmodee and NPD and everything else that works very hard on logistics. So we get it to you as fast as we possibly can. And then we kind of schedule around the craziness, unfortunately.
Yep, we, our partners at Asmodee, and everybody works very, very hard to get the stuff where it needs to go. There's just a lot of things that's just out of our control. And we do our best, and we work every day to strive to make the best miniature games and miniatures we can, and get them to everybody's hands, and we Do what we can. I gotta Google that now. Professor X. Mm. Professor X 90s cartoon. Okay, we'll do another line right next to this one. Usually things are announced about 3 months out. Ish. Nice set of light green. Excited for Mojo Box to try it at Adepticon? Yeah. Adepticon's gonna be dope. A little green and black line, checker, tartan blanket. How's it looking, Summer? Yeah, it's a nice little touch. It's a nice little additive and gives a nice little pop of color.
And really, I'm excited to see how everyone paints their blankets because I think that's where people are going to have the most freedom to be creative with.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited to see some like really cool blanket designs. Like mine will probably be like Lisa Franklin.
Ooh.
Something.
Like purple and magentas.
Yeah, maybe some cheetah spots, maybe
Oh.
tiger on there.
I hope you paint a baby tiger on it. As a matter of fact, if you don't, I'm going to be really upset.
You're gonna paint a wolf howling at the moon right on top of it.
Oh man, Professor X with 3 wolf moon on the back of the chair? Yeah! Pagani's real excited right now and he doesn't know why. He's got so many stripes. Would it be wrong to convert him into Professor Ghost Rider to have all the flames on? You do you. You're a miniature. Ain't nobody stopping you. Least of all me. I always do question when people convert stuff to like different characters, because it's like, that seems silly, kids. That seems silly. You know why? Summer, do you know why it seems silly to me? Because what if we release that character? Now what are you going to do? Chick and I always said, give us a long enough timeline. Give us a long enough timeline. Can only go so fast.
And I'm of the opinion we're already speed, so almost.
We make a lot of stuff, don't we?
We do. We're pretty quick already.
We've only been doing this for 5 years.
That's crazy.
I have every character from Marvel Crisis Protocol painted except for 8. But I also have some stuff that's unreleased painted.
I was gonna also say, have you painted some characters at least 8 times?
I painted some characters twice and even some characters 3 times. 3 is the most I've ever painted a single. Well, no, that's not true. I probably painted like 30 Spider-Mans for different reasons. But currently my personal collection is everything except for 8 characters once, and then 2 of some mini characters, and then 3 of some characters.
And I'm assuming they're all different, like, paint schemes and all that stuff?
When there are multiples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really you get a few opportunities to go ahead and kind of paint your favorite characters or versions of them off.
Yeah, I have like blue and gold Wolverine, I have brown and mustard Wolverine, and I have black and white Wolverine. Right? So I have Wolverine in 3 different colors, because depending on what team I put him on, I want his colors different, right? Like how my mood strikes me. What's cheating? Who's cheating?
He's probably talking about your unreleased painted.
That's not cheating. This is my job duties.
Just AMG things.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. No, like that color down there. It can be both. We post jobs all the time. We just had a couple jobs posted not that long ago. All you gotta do is, apply and be qualified, and we're always looking for talent. The alt King T'Challa head is really cool. Definitely going to use that. Yeah, I like the alt heads when we can and it makes sense to do. It doesn't always make sense. It doesn't always work. But when we can, we do like to do it. It's a nice little feature. Sadly, I have none. Have you painted any miniatures that haven't been announced yet? Yes. I'll answer that one, sure. Dark silver. Where's the dark silver? Oh my gosh, we only got 7 minutes left, Summer. It went by real fast.
I also have to admit, when you said dark silver, I thought you were answering the question, have you painted any minis that haven't been announced yet?
And you kind of
I was
freaked.
like, who the heck is dark silver?
And why are you saying it? Dark Silver, King of the X-Men,
I mean, dark silver does kind of sound like that would be a Marvel character.
Yeah. Beware, evildoers. Dark Silver is here. Little Cerebro hat.
That title's pretty slick.
Yeah. All it takes is a few well-placed dots. You don't have to get real specific. And you can make textures like tartans or pinstripes work really well. Dark Silver, coming to save the day, Dark Silver. Not metallic. We need light silver. Dark silver is a natural enemy. I'm just sticking my face right in front of the camera. You can see that I didn't shave. His name is Dark Silver. I would have thought light gold was the archfoot of Dark Silver. My only weakness is light gold. You're right. Light silver is Dark Silver's sidekick.
No, they're the same people. You just transfer.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Light silver's like, I need extra power. Dark silver. Just beware of Captain Bronze. Speaking of, getting some bronze out. And some rich gold. Like Crowdy, you have to work up to the title of Dark Silver. Yeah, it's Taekwondo ranks. Light silver's like green, like a green belt. We're not quite breaking boards yet, but you know, we're trying.
Shows up every day, putting in the work.
Putting in the hours. Putting in the hours.
Be like a medium tone gray, silver pretty soon.
Won't be long now, guys. I think I got some fuzz on it. That sweet Shiar Tech.
Does it have lines?
Yeah.
It actually has the lines in the sculpt.
Oh, not in the sculpt, no.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it does. The way that you have it painted.
It's got some crinkles and wrinkles, but there's no line sculpted.
The way that you have the pattern, it looks like the lines make sense.
Oh,
Fantastic job, Sid.
I nailed it. Paint mash. I love the gold chair. I absolutely think the gold chair is just the best part.
I was hoping you could throw a little gold on it for us.
Yeah, I saw that we were getting close to time, and I was like, well, we should throw some gold on there just to get that built in, just to, yeah, tie it up and like see where we're at before the end. You know, we're obviously not going to finish him up. I'll probably get to finish him up this weekend, I'm hoping. He is. He's very cool. But yeah, it's rich gold, and then I put a tiny touch of copper in there, just because I don't like starting with my highest values. I like toning my values down just a touch, and then rebuilding back up. So I added just a little tiny bit of copper in there to kind of tone it down. So it's monument rich gold and a touch of copper. We've almost done it. We've almost painted a Professor X. He's got a little more to go, but that's not bad for an hour.
No, he looks really good. You do more in an hour than I could do in many hours.
Yeah, but what else are you doing when you're painting?
Right.
That's the question I always find that the answers to the most interesting. I think a lot of people try to do multiple things when they're painting, where I typically, that's all I do. Like,
I used to try to watch something while I painted, but I didn't think it's too hyper focused.
you get focused.
I just started focused on that, and then I realized an hour has gone by, and I have no idea what happened to my show.
I usually put on music or very, very specific movies that I don't need to look at. And those are my movies. And like, even to the point where like my kid doesn't live with me any longer, but when he did, if he started to walk into the room and he heard very specific movies playing, he knew you can't just walk up to me right now. Like I'm absolutely not in the room, right? I'm somewhere inside the paint. So he learned very quickly, like there's very specific movies that when they're playing, those are I'm not thinking movies. They're just my background noise movies. They're my comfort movies for painting. And I'm definitely a person that has to transition from one gear to the next. Like if I get into something, you can't just walk up and be like, hey, I need you to answer this question. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Please wait. Like I get real overwhelmed, right? So, but podcasts and music, just put in that music that lets you zone out. Like I like metal music. I love metal music. But like when I'm painting, I like putting on like synthwave and or something a little more down, like a little more down, and then I just kind of zone out and I just start painting. Like even bands I don't necessarily like there's just something about like certain bands that just kind of like tune you out and just let you start thinking about all the painting and doing the decisions and you just paint for like an hour and then you're done. You're done. Oh, nearly done one stream with a cool tie and everything. Yeah, and a nice little tartan pattern on his green blanket. Put all the Clone Wars animated series while painting Shatterpoint. Yeah, that's great background noise too, especially if you've seen it more than once.
Right, so I'm on time number 2, so it's easy for me to have that in.
You can now focus. You're not focusing on you can't do anything that you've seen once.
Right.
You can't.
Right. Like if you actually really would like to enjoy the show, it's probably not
No.
a good idea to get some painting done.
No.
Learn the hard way.
You can build. I like building when I'm doing something because you just kind of like building and doing the thing. But when you're painting, you need to zone out and just do it. All right, is that it?
That is it.
Are we on me?
We've been on you, but it is.
Oh,
Don't worry, you haven't done anything.
weird.
No.
Uh,
Only a little weird, but not too weird. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, every Tuesday and Wednesday we do this. It's called the Time Mass Transmissions Live, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Check us out. Join over. Watch us paint. Ask us questions and learn about fun stuff. And then also for all the latest news, information, and announcements coming from Atomic Mass Games, check us out on Twitter and or Instagram. That's where we post stuff that is new and incoming. So check it out. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Ring that bell. You know I did it. The first time in 5 years. Ring that bell. I did it. All right, till next time, see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye. What in the world? Panic.